Hail and well met friends! Andang here for another episode of the epic story. When we last left off, we were getting ready to learn the history of the Grey Company. And now we are going to do just that. The actions of the Dunedain have had wide-ranging impact on the history of the Third Age. And now Canadaith wishes to relate to you some of these stories. So now we're going to play the random Dunedain, unnamed. It's very convenient. Alright, and a reminder that you can press Ctrl plus T to enable or disable cell locks
In the year
for an item.
1975 of the Third Age, a party of Dunedain, led by the brothers Lyganed and Hyador, traveled north into Forachel to reclaim the relics left behind in the flight from the wreck of Fornost.
What are you even doing, buddy? That is, very productive. Good job. We have come this far without incident, legend, but the road north is certain to become more dangerous. Little is known of the snowmen of Forachel, but it is they we are opposed. But if they are opposed to the Witch King, we will surely find them to be allies. Still, the ship bearing Evendu should have returned by now, and its absence fills me with worry. We must press onward, no matter what we find. The sooner we learn of what has befallen King Evendu, the sooner we may leave this cold land. There are worms on the rise ahead, Langand. Use your skills at the remaining unseen, and clear a path for us, that we may bring the weapon up the road safely. The trade goods we bring may loosen the tongues of the snowmen as to the fate of our good king. There are worms ahead. Clear a path, as I just said. Alright, let's see. Blood of the Dunedain. Fly true. Stealth, that sounds good.
Lyganed's ability to remain unseen was unrivaled in the north.
Unrivaled him. Bring it, buddy. I'm not afraid. Let's use this mark on him. Does he not know where I am? That's perfect. Oh, that's awesome. Put the mark on him.
Lyganed worked quickly, and soon half of the worms were defeated. Only 3 remained.
Alright. I forgot to put the mark on him. Well, now he's got it. Wonder what happens if... It'd be hilarious if they put in VO for that. Alright. There we go. Just one more.
Lyganed cleared the path of the winter worms and returned to Hyador.
Oh, great. Now we get to walk back. That's fun. Oh, my. Well, if we're going to walk back, let's at least do it in stealth. Where were we, anyway? Were we down here? We might have been down here. Yeah, we were. Alright. Hey there, buddy. Very good, legend. Now that the worms are cleared from the pass, we can resume our journey northward into Florhel to learn what may be learned. Alrighty.
The small party continued north, coming at last to the shores of the Ice Bay.
That's great. Who hired you as a narrator? That's my job, buddy. Alright. We have come to the end of our road, Lagand. Look there. The ship that was to carry King Avindu back home lies in ruin. Wish now as you never have before. Wish that he was not aboard that vessel when it broke apart. We cannot tarry here, though dread lies heavily upon my heart. Hurry, Lagand. There are
But
people
even as
ahead.
they raced along the shore, they knew what awaited them.
Oh there, what can you tell?
Asika, the chieftain of that people, simply shook his head.
You are the people of the Tal King.
It was not a question. The Dunedain had been expected.
If you speak of the King Avindir, know that he is our liege. What has become of him? The Tal King sheltered with us for a time, until the great sea monsters came. We warned him not to climb atop it. Our shamans smelled danger on the air. He did not listen. How could this happen? The power of the Witch King is very strong in winter. His ice broke the sea monster's back. Who now will rule your people? Did the Tall King have no sons?
Lyganet explained then to Asika that Arvidui had a son. The line would continue.
I am glad the Tall King had a son to continue his rule. Long may his heirs rule their faraway peoples. He spoke of great treasures and valuable things. He said that they were back. They were carried upon the monster's back, and that they could be used against the Witch King for the betterment of the both peoples. But now they are lost. Nothing comes back out of the frozen water. Only the treasures he gave to me remains. Wait, what treasure is this of which you speak? Before he left at his peril, the Tall King gave to me a ring. He said it had no power, but his people would give much to have it back. Lagand, I need a word with you. It must be the Ring of Barra here. It possesses no power save its value as an heirloom of the House of Isildur, but its value in ancestry cannot be doubted. Did King Evendu have some sense of the fate that awaited him? Surely not. But it is curious that this ring has escaped where he was unable. We have brought great store of provisions with us. We will barter for the ring, and it will go south with us, though its master cannot. We must be content with that. I'm really annoyed that World Chat shows up in Session Play too.
It was in this way that the Ring of Barahir was saved.
Very good.
For more than 900 years, the descendants of Arvidui ruled as chieftains of the Dunedain.
You are a very intense narrator. Alright. The Ettenmoors. I see. Well, I know exactly where this is, thankfully. Because it's hard not to miss since this map hasn't really changed the whole time. We are almost there, Cornir. For good or ill. I fear that we will not find Ardor, our chieftain, still alive. But we cannot call off the pursuit until we know for certain. The hill trolls of the Ettenmoors make their homes here on the troll height, and the tracks lead into the cleft just ahead. I will climb the rise and scout the area from above. There are goblins in these parts as well. I leave their fates up to you, but know that the trolls must be our main concern. Good fortune, Cornir. May we not be too late for our chief.
In the year 2930 of the Third Age, Arador, the chieftain of the Dunedain, was taken captive by hill trolls.
Oh no.
Korogur and Glengon, two of his closest allies, journeyed far into the Ettenmoors to rescue him.
I will climb the slope and support you from above. You take the low road. That was easy. Now we've attracted a little bit more attention.
Korogur carefully dealt with the goblins he encountered.
It's just awesome. Ah, silly damage. How much longer? 1 second. Okay, we can outweigh that. There we go.
The goblins would long whisper of the shadow that cut down their fellows that day.
I'm sure they would. Oh, that's awesome.
The goblins fell before him, and Korogur came to the den of the hill trolls.
It would seem so. Alright, trolls. It is time to go. Silly troll. Alright, we're gonna actually fight you this time. Maybe. I have power pots? Nope, I don't. Sometimes they actually do give the session play players stuff like that. There we go. You evaded and parried. Here we go. Alright, nearly got him down here.
The hill trolls were defeated.
Yes.
But it was too late. The chieftain of the Dunedain was dead.
Oh no. Eridor. No. Eridor. Eridor. Alas, we were too late. Eridor has been slain. Curse those vile trolls! Glandrin wipes away a tear, and composes himself as best he may. His son Arathorn is chieftain of the Dunedain now, though he wait it not. He want it not, and him newly married as well. There is nothing for it, Korgur. We must return with the sad news. I pity Arathorn for the responsibility that now befalls upon him, but we must console ourselves with the knowledge that the line of Isildur will continue. What a sorrow if it were the end in this world. May Arathorn reach a different fate than his father. Let none come to this troll height without remembering the fate of the chieftain of the Dunedain. From this point forward, his height will be known as Eridor's End, and will be a warning to all. That's pretty cool, because that is still the name in the Etmors today.
The Rangers fervently hoped that Arador's son, Arathorn, would rule long as their chief, but it was not to be. 1 year after the birth of his son Aragorn, Arathorn was slain by orcs,
Well, that's
and his
convenient.
wife fled to Rivendell.
That is convenient. Lothlorien. Aragorn. We have been friends for many years, Turgon, and we have explored the wild lands of Eridor together. Your friendship means a great deal to me, but I have said nothing for which you should be angry with me. I have told you before that I plan to adventure in the Southlands, then to return when I have done deeds worthy of my father and grandfather. You cannot come with me, my friend. If I am to lead the Dunedain, needs must I perform feats worthy of that obligation. It is something I must do alone, Turgon.
In the year 2956 of the Third Age, Aragorn was about to make an important acquaintance.
I see. Oh yes, he is. I wish to see that great kingdoms of the south, Turgon. Who is that on the road ahead? Few travelers take this path. You are a long way from home. Oh, you are a long way from home, old man. What brings you to this road? What did you say? What you say is true. Silly world chat. You know what? We're going to take off world chat. There we go. What you say is true. It might also be said of you, Aragorn, son of Arathorn. No, hold, Turgon. I do not believe this man is our enemy. I know a great deal about you. I know that you were fostered by Elrond of Rivendell after the death of your father. I know that he has told you something of your noble lineage. I know, too, that he has given your heirlooms to your house.
Yes, it was Gandalf, and if Aragorn in his youth spoke roughly, the wizard surely forgave him.
The shards of Narsil and the Ring of Barra are here. But how do you know these things, old man? I know them because my business to know. I am Gandalf. Yes, it was Gandalf, and if Aragorn In his use both roughly the wizard was shared again. Yeah, the narrator already gave that. There are great things in store for Aragorn, your chieftain, Turgon, but he must arrive at them in his own time. It is the solemn duty of all of the Dunedain to protect him, for he is the descendant from Isildur, in line unbroken, and one day he must rule in Gondor. Gandalf smiles with amusement, peering at you from underneath his eyebrows. But these are mighty words, and the time is still far off. We all have work to do before this day comes. Not just Aragorn, and not just, in our small way, the wizards. But you as well, Turgon. You will not travel with Aragorn on his journey into the kingdoms of the south, for he has made up his mind. But you still have your role to play. In friendship, you will carry it out, and have victory, I am certain, for that is a weapon no servant of the enemy fully understands. Elrond has spoken to me of Gandalf the Grey, and I am ashamed that I did not recognize him at the first, Turgon. Still, he has warmth, though perhaps he tries to hide it. There are many things I wanted to ask him, should I ever meet him, but now I cannot think of any. What a chance meeting! Let us continue on to Lothlorien, and perhaps then I will remember the questions I wish to ask. Completed. Instance. The House of Isildur. Alright. Well, that does end the session play. And a pretty epic one, if I must say so myself. And so, I cannot wait to see what happens next. But first, I will have to say goodbye, because this is the end of the episode. But until next time, thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you again real soon, as the Grey Company departs south for another episode of the epic story. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to hit the like button below. And if you'd like to see more of my daily content, feel free to subscribe, and you'll be notified when that new content comes out. And also, if you'd like to help support my channel and help me continue to create high quality videos, feel free to support me on Patreon, and you can get all sorts of great rewards in the process. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again real soon for another video.